Hey, good afternoon, everybody. LaShonda Lee, CEO and founder of Walk in Favor Life Coaching, LLC, where we believe that you have permission to be great in every single area of your life. And our job, our goal, is to help you bring your biggest dreams into reality. Today, I wanted to jump on really quickly. And hello to everyone who is chiming in. I wanted to jump on really quickly and just really give you 3 tips to help simplify your life. Because guess what? Life is pretty simple, but unfortunately, there are times where we choose to complicate it. And when you complicate your life, that simply means that at this point, your life is hard or difficult to understand, difficult to analyze, and that usually, all right, hello everyone, that usually brings on dissatisfaction. It usually brings on disappointment, a lack of clarity, a lack of direction. And so we find that our lives become complicated. And I promise you, anything that is complicated, it tends to make you uninterested, right? And so today I want to make sure that I can leave with you 3 tips that will help simplify your life. And so I want you to think about if this conversation has ever come your way. Have you ever thought to yourself, this isn't working? Have you ever thought to yourself, something is just not right? Or have you thought to yourself, something has to change? I'm here to tell you that if you've ever had those thoughts in your head, or if you've ever verbalized them to yourself, had that open dialogue with yourself, I'm here to tell you that that is really your inner voice talking to you. And it's saying to you that, listen, you need to wake up. Right? And a lot of times we complicate our own lives because we don't want to listen to the inner voice that is telling us what we need to do to make our lives better, what we need to do to make our lives simpler. Because at the end of the day, the problems that arise in our lives is not that we don't have a solution for those problems. It's just we don't want to do what it takes to solve those problems. Think about it. If you have money problems, it may not really be that you have money problems. It may mean you have spending problems. And the reality is you may need to budget your finances. You may need to cut out some of the unnecessary spending. So it's not that you don't know how to solve your money problem. It's just a matter of doing the thing to solve your money problem. You know, if you have an issue with weight, it's not that we don't know how to lose the weight. Maybe we don't want to do the things in order to lose the weight. You know, we may have an issue with interpersonal relationships, and it may not be that we don't know how to efficiently and effectively communicate with people. It may be that we just choose to have a bad attitude. It may be that we just choose to complain and judge other people. And so a lot of times the problems that we are faced with is not that we don't know how to solve it. It's the fact that we don't want to do what our inner voice is telling us to do in order that things will work out for our good. And so if you've ever had that conversation that something you're right, it's our choices. It is our choices. And I tell people all the time, success does not happen by chance. It happened by choice. And so again, if you have that inner voice telling you that something isn't right, something needs to change, and guess what? Something isn't working, that is your inner voice telling you you need to wake up, right? And so I believe that we shouldn't need a major life crisis in order to wake us up. I believe we shouldn't need someone to shake us and nudge us and tell us it's time to wake up. I don't believe we need those things because honestly, we have been built with that internal instinct that already guides and directs us, but we have to choose to listen. And so I believe that if we are looking to simplify our lives and uncomplicate our lives, there are 3 things that we can literally implement today that will at least put us on the right path to simplifying our lives. And the first thing I believe we need to do is focus on what is really important. How many times do we waste time on doing things. And to you all that have just joined, thank you so very much. I appreciate the time that you are choosing to invest in yourself right now. Focus on, and thank you so much for typing that in. Focus on what is important. And you may say, LaShonda, I really don't know what's important, because guess what? My life is complicated and I don't understand. And see, a complicated life means that you don't understand what's going on. It's difficult to get a grasp of the things that are going on in your life. So let me share with you really quickly one thing that you can do to find out what is really important in your life. First of all, look at your life in the different compartments. Take a look at what's going on in your personal life, your professional life, right? And see what is important to you. Make a list of everything that you want to do. Make a list of everything that you are doing. And let me tell you this, anything that is not bearing fruit, you may want to cross that off your list. Because if it's not bearing fruit, but yet you're giving time, energy, and resources to it, for me, that means that you're wasting time, energy, and resources. And sometimes the resources that we expend, we may not be able to get them back. Time is definitely one that once you give it, you can't get it back. You may find yourself giving energy out that you can't get back. Or you may find yourself giving finances away that you cannot get back. So if you are doing any activities that are not bearing fruit, then I would recommend that you cross those off your list so that you can focus on the things that is most important to you, not necessarily to somebody else, but to you. This is the first process, I believe, in how to simplify your life. The second thing we've touched on a little bit, but I'll go into it a little bit more detail, is one, focus on being productive and not busy. Sometimes we pride ourselves on the fact that we have been active and been busy all day. And this is the first time we've been able to get a break. Girl, I've been busy all day. I haven't even had a chance to take lunch. Girl, I've been busy all day. I'm just worn out. But here's the thing. You may have been busy all day, but were you productive? And you may say, LaShonda, how do I know if I was productive or if I was just busy? Then take a look at everything that you've done in the day. Write down everything that you did and ask yourself, did this particular activity move me closer to my goal? Did this particular activity get me closer to my vision? Did this particular activity draw me closer to my dream? Did this activity stretch my vision or did it choke my dream? And if you can answer yes, then guess what? You were productive. But if your answer is no, then all you were was busy. You were not productive at all. And then the third thing I would say is don't buy the opinions of others if you are not impressed with their lifestyle. Do not buy the opinions of others if you are not impressed with their lifestyle. At the end of the day, we're seeking some type of lifestyle, right? Life is what we have. Style is the way we choose to live it. And so what type of lifestyle do you want? Do you want a lifestyle that allows you to work from home? Do you want a lifestyle that allows you to do things when you want to do them versus when you have to do them? Do you want a lifestyle that allows you to travel? Do you want a lifestyle that allows you to shop? What kind of lifestyle do you desire? And when you figure out the type of lifestyle you desire, then that is your definition of success for your life. Listen, don't get engaged in buying the opinions of others because their opinion may not be on the same page as the lifestyle that you desire. And then on the other end, you may not be impressed with how they're living. They may not have the income level that you want. They may not have the family relationships that you want. They may not have the career that you want. And so if you buy their opinion, you wind up buying their lifestyle. And if you're not impressed with their lifestyle, then let them keep their opinion, because at the end of the day, Their opinion may not move you towards what's important to you. Their opinion may not render to you the lifestyle that you desire. And so here's the thing. I want you to think about this. Is your life on autopilot right now? You wake up, you go to work, you come home, you go to bed. You wake up, you go to work, you come home, you go to bed. Is your life on autopilot? Or are you doing things in your life where you control it, where it is more intentional? Here's the thing. If your life is on autopilot, then maybe this is your wake-up call. If you never put yourself first and you are always focusing on the needs of other people, this is your wake-up call. Because at the end of the day, yes, we do make sacrifices to bring somebody else's desires into reality. But at the end of the day, I tell my clients, you come first at least some of the time. And so if you never put yourself first, guess what? This is your wake-up call. Here's the other thing. If you right now have become somebody that you don't even recognize, right? In order to please somebody else, you rip yourself apart to help keep somebody else whole, then guess what? This is a wake-up call. This is a wake-up call saying that something needs to change, something is not right, and something isn't working. And so listen, if you are on a quest to bring some changes in your life, if you know right now that you need to focus on what is important to you, as a matter of fact, you need to identify some goals, some things that are important so that you can work towards it. If you know right now that you want to focus on things that will help you get more things accomplished, that will push you closer to your goal, but you don't know how. You don't know how. You don't know how to create effective and efficient goals. You don't know how to create a fail-proof plan that will help you accomplish those goals. If you know right now that you don't know how to break your big goals down into smaller, manageable steps so that you can implement them in your day-to-day practices, so that every day you can go to bed knowing that you have done something that will help you meet and accomplish your goal, then I invite you today to book a complimentary coaching session with me, because I want to make sure that we can help you gain clarity. I want to make sure that we can identify some things that have been blocking your success. And I want to make sure that at least when you leave our session, that you are inspired and motivated to do the thing to get the power. And so visit my website at www.walkinfavorinc.com and take me up on my complimentary coaching session to you, so that we can get your life more simplified, so that we can uncomplicate your life, get it from a state where you don't understand what's happening and it's difficult to analyzing, to a place where you are intentional about doing things, that you are investing your time, where you are investing your energy, where you are investing your resources, because you already know what the end is going to look like. So listen, I look forward to working with you. Have an incredible day, and do me a favor, share this broadcast so that someone else can know the steps in simplifying their life. And if you just joined, make sure that you go back and watch the replay. Listen, I look forward to speaking with you. I look forward to working with you. I look forward to seeing you in our complimentary session. All right, have a great day. Bye now.